CBS The Bold and the Beautiful reveals that Thomas and Douglas finally boarded a flight out of Paris. Thomas slightly left without specifically informing Hope. Perhaps Thomas doesn't want to face her because he's afraid he won't be able to leave Hope. Hope didn't know the schedule, so she couldn't go to the airport and say goodbye to Thomas and Douglas, which she deeply regretted. In addition to breaking up with Thomas, Hope was also sad to be separated from Douglas. Douglas is not Hope's biological son, but she loves him very much. And of course, Douglas also loves Hope very much and sees Hope as his mother. Perhaps Douglas did not voluntarily leave Los Angeles, but Thomas had made the decision, so Douglas couldn't help but to follow. It's just that Douglas still can't officially say goodbye to Hope. Perhaps Hope will have to regret her whole life, then that's the last chance for her to meet Thomas and Douglas. While Thomas and Douglas's plane was flying, suddenly encountered a problem and the plane exploded. This was truly the fateful flight of Thomas and Douglas. Thomas is expected to leave General Hospital for a while, even though he would temporarily go abroad and didn't expect it to end like this. All passengers seemed to be dead. It seemed there was no survivors. Poor Douglas also died on that flight. This news will spread. The plane crash was quite serious. It will definitely get everyone's attention. Thomas's relatives and friends in Los Angeles will also receive this news. If the plane had exploded mid-flight, the survival rate would have been almost zero. When Hope, Ridge, and Steffi heard this news, they were extremely saddened. However, it was an unexpected accident. No one could control this. Hope, Steffi, and Ridge can't blame anyone either. It's just a pity the fate of Thomas and Douglas was indeed not lucky. In turn, Steffi and Hope were tormenting themselves. Steffi regrets convincing Thomas to go abroad. It was Steffi who pitched the idea to Thomas. She felt Thomas should stay away from Hope, so she told him to move to Paris. If Steffi hadn't made the suggestion, Thomas probably wouldn't have gotten on that fateful flight. Hope regrets not keeping Thomas here. When Thomas made the decision to go to Paris, Hope felt so embarrassed that she didn't dare to hold on to him. After all, Hope had just rejected Thomas's marriage proposal. If Hope had persisted in holding on to Thomas, perhaps things would have been different.